become a kid searching for something more, wondering if he'd ever find his purpose. Well, that same kid got one opportunity that changed everything and is now making millions of kids smile every single day. This is the rise of Shady. Shady, whose real name is Evan and who was born on July 28th of 2004, started his journey on YouTube by recording a video with Cash of a school project. Shady always loved Minecraft and actually started playing Minecraft Pocket Edition in 2012 and loved video games overall, so he wanted to play them for the rest of his life. Some of his favorite childhood YouTubers growing up were Technoblade and Popularamos. Growing up, Shady was a pretty insecure kid. He didn't have many friends, so the ones he had, he tried to keep close. You're probably wondering how he met Cash in 6th grade, and well, here's what he has to say. I forgot to move my face cam out the way, so y'all can't really see Shady for this first part of the interview, so please forgive me, but at least you guys can hear his reaction to my very normal location. There's too many cars around me, dude. There's too many cars around me.
The McDonald's angle, bro.
Shady, how did you meet Cash in 6th grade?
So it was a class called Tech Apps, and I was just sitting down at a desk, and it was the best spot in the class, to be fair. But basically Cash walked up to me, and there was already someone supposed to be sitting next to me, and he asked me, he was like, "Hey, is anyone sitting here?" And I was like, this dude seems kind of chill, you know what? I was like, I'll let him sit here. So I said, nah. And then he sat down, and that's genuinely where we just started talking after that, because I saw him pull up Minecraft on his screen, and I was like, dude, is that your YouTube channel? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, I didn't know anybody else played Minecraft. And bro, that's how it all started.
My human book flights on Agoda for a crazy low price.
Book now. They've actually been friends for 11 years now, but guess what? The school district decided to send Cash to another school in 7th grade because of where his house was in the city. So they didn't talk much at all that entire year. But in 8th grade, they started talking and became friends again. They started playing Roblox, Minecraft, and other games. They also both really got into Fortnite and were both the best Fortnite players at their school. Anyways, moving on, when he was in high school in his junior year, Shady began to work at a corner store. And it was around this time that he dated a girl who worked there. But eventually, they broke up. But guess what? Shady was stalked by her and her friends, and they would leave notes at his door. Kinda crazy, right? She would literally follow Shady home from school in her car. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. After high school, his life was kind of going nowhere, and he felt kind of like his spark was fading. He didn't really chase any dreams, and he was headed into a bad direction. He felt like he had no purpose. Cash was an inspiration for him though. He was out there, chasing his dreams of being a YouTuber, but Shady had yet to make a single step. You see, Shady had been wanting to do YouTube for a while ever since he was a young kid. He always wanted to be a YouTuber. He just never took the actual step to try and be consistent, and he never really believed in himself. Eventually though, Cash gave him the opportunity to play a character in his videos, and it changed his life entirely. Shady, how did you feel when Cash let you work on videos with him?
It was such a cool opportunity, you know, like it kind of like gave me like a new like sense of purpose, you know what I'm saying? Like not everyone like who starts like their YouTube journey.
Moment. Kinda sus, not gonna lie, Shady. And yeah, that's all the info I could find on Shady. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have an excellent day. Shady, if you had to give one piece of advice to everyone watching this video right now, what would it be?
If I had to give some advice, I would say,
Bro, the quote at the end is gonna be, I don't know. Shady.
Bro, like I just feel like eat chicken.